You've seen all the Toy Story movies.
I have, yeah, I have, but whether I can remember them that well. Anyway,
Toy Story 2. I don't think number one has this, but Toy Story 2, the end of number 2, they do like this blooper thing where they pretend that Woody and Buzz are actors and they're mucking their lines up and stuff. And it was good.
Yeah.
There's a bit in those bloopers where they pan the camera over to remember the Prospector character? He was he was the bad toy in Toy Story 2.
Oh, yeah, the old cunt. He was like a cowboy as well, yeah.
Yeah. In these deleted scenes or whatever that they made that were funny was that the camera pans over to him and he's in his little box and 2 Barbies are in the box with him.
Yeah.
And you can hear him sort of like talking pretty softly to him. Yeah. And he goes, he's like, and he's sort of touching their dress. Yeah. And he's like, oh, well, by all means, I might be able to have a say in whether you two are in Toy Story 3 or not.
Supposed to be like Harvey Weinstein.
Exactly. And then and then he realizes the camera and he's like, so if you want any more tips on acting, I'll be sure to help. And he ushers them out, right? Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Now that the world knows what it takes to be an actress in Hollywood, you've got to, suck some ugly guy's dicks to be in the job, right? Yeah. That the rest of the world finds that abhorrent.
Yeah.
But in Hollywood, that was normal, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what fucking gives me the absolute shits. In the normal world, we all know that is completely wrong. In Hollywood, that was what happened, and everybody in Hollywood knew that. They put it in a fucking kids show to let you know that we all know. And now they're like, oh, didn't you like Captain America? Didn't you like Captain Marvel? That's because you hate women. Hey, what are you talking about? You've been raping women in Hollywood all this time, and now you're telling us you don't like them? You've treated them like shit, and now you're going to moralise to us about how you didn't like Wonder Woman because you don't like women. Okay, I grew up with nothing but women everywhere. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Don't moralise, you fucking liars.
But I just have to wonder, like, where does that actually come from, the people that are making the claims? In terms of like, you hate this, you hate that. It's like, what are they reacting to?
People not giving them their shitty money for their crap movies.
Yeah, true. Exactly.
It's like Charlie's Angels was panned. It was a dog shit movie. I'm not talking about the one with Lucy Liu, which everybody thought was fine for a dumb movie. But the new one, no one liked it. No one saw it. Oh, because you hate strong women. Okay. You can't just go to that because why did women watch your movie then? If no women make up like 51% of the population, if no one saw it because they hate strong women, are you implying that women also hate strong women? What the fuck does that even mean? You stupid pricks. Make movies that people want to see, and then they'll go see them.
Yeah, but I don't know with where also that like outrage of that to me is just more marketing. That's just That's just more like you should watch the movie because if you don't, then you're a fuckwit or whatever. Yeah, and then it's like we're gonna clasp at straws here. We're gonna call some people out and see what happens. It's like it's still not gonna make people watch your movie.
They did it with Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. The guys on Red Letter Media that I really like. They said this fucking 4 years ago when the movie came out. It's like they realized the movie was bombing, so then they turned it into a social commentary on male women stuff. And Red Letter Media go, we're in a time where a Ghostbusters movie is what determines whether you're sexist or not. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Why I brought up that little clip from Toy Story is because Disney have now, if you watch it on Disney Plus, they've now cut that out. It's funny, isn't it?
Oh my God.
It's like, why are you cutting it out for? Are you cutting it out because you are embarrassed because you tried to make a joke of something that you people do to women in Hollywood?
Mm.
Or are you cutting it out because you don't want it to ever exist anymore? Or are you cutting it out so that it happens again?
In case they're cutting it out in case the wrong person sees it and writes an article about it.
Yeah, but stand by your work. You did it.
I agree. But that's
the best response.
That's where that comes from, though.
Yeah, but it's not even an act. See, my first response would be they're cowards, right? Which Disney are. we love Boyega, who was the black killer in Star Wars, but he's not allowed to be in Star Wars in China, though, because they're racist against black people. Mad fucking liars. But that, it's not even cowardness. It's like, I don't know. It's like,
it's
we don't, this is something that we, no, it's like, this is something that we did to women in Hollywood, something that we probably still do, but let's not make jokes about it anymore.
Yeah. It's not
cut
funny.
the jokes out.
It's not funny.
Yeah.
No, you can't joke about that.
I don't know. Yeah. And then, I mean, we've talked about this before, but the best response ever was the one that Warner Brothers did 100 years ago when they released their DVDs of all their cartoons. Yeah. And they had obviously blatantly like racist cartoons. And at the start of the DVD, it says,
this is a piece of time. This is of what's currently sort of thing.
Yeah, but it was like these depictions were wrong then, they're wrong now, but to delete them would pretend that they never happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's what you're doing. You dumb pricks. Learn from your shit.
Someone on Rock Bottom or whatever it was from America videoed a thing that they cut out of The Simpsons where Marge, the episode where I think it's the one where she becomes a cop. And then at the end of the episode, she goes to throw out her gun, but she actually keeps it.
That's not when she becomes a cop. That's the one where Homer gets the gun.
That's right. Yeah, and then
it's one of the greatest episodes ever.
It's really good. And then this person was like, "Did you really need to cut that out?" And what they did it was some American TV channel, and they cut out her picking it up back out of the bin.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? That completely removes the point of that scene. They showed her throwing it in the bin and then walking out happily.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is weird. I never realised that was cut out.
Well, it must have been on this TV channel.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, that tops off. I mean, that's one of the greatest episodes ever of Simpsons, and that tops it off because it's I don't know. It's like
it's the end of the episode. That is the point. Like she still wants to be able to. She's like, "Fuck you! I'm going to have the gun."
Yeah, but she was. It's funny because she was so hot against it the whole time.
Exactly.
And then she sees herself with it, and it's actually like, no, actually, guns are pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and that's funny. That's funny.
Exactly. It is.
Like, that's the point.